Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I do apologize that it's been a little while since I've posted a video. Today is going to be a how-to tutorial on how to make a Beltane Mayday flowered headpiece. There we go. This month got away from me a bit, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a little bit about Beltane in my next video. But just in case I can't, I did want to show y'all a way to make a flowered headpiece for the lovely holiday. Beltane is actually one of my favorite pagan holidays, and the headpiece that I will be showing y'all how to make today is going to be the one that I'm hoping to wear this weekend. But we will see. Anyway, without further ado, remember to hit the subscribe button so you get notified at all my awesome stuff. And let's get started. If you're familiar with my videos at all, y'all know how much I loathe talking into nothing. But here goes. Alright, what you're going to need is some scissors. Maybe, I'm not sure if we'll actually need scissors, but better have them. Some wire cutters, some wire, a tape measure. I chose my loose tape measure since you're going to be wrapping it around your head. Floral tape. And I got two different wires, both from the craft section. The flowers, this, all came from the Dollar Tree. So you don't actually have to spend a lot of money to make this project. I love this wire. It's stuff I've worked with before, but I think it might be too thick. So I'm going to focus on this wire we're going to use. So we shall see. All right. So what you're going to do, if you can see me. Yes, okay. What you're going to do, and let me see if I can get in the camera so I can show you, is you're going to take, oh, that's not going to work. You're going to take your tape measure, or actually you could use a piece of paper. But what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it around your head. Hopefully y'all can see me. Don't do it tight, do it just, kind of loose. And apparently I have a big head, but I am at 22.5. And hopefully y'all saw that because I so can't see the camera. So 22.5, and I'm going to use the very thin green wire. There we go. The very thin green wire. Now, because I'm using it and it's so thin, I am going to double wrap it. So I will need, oh shit, if it don't fall apart, I'm going to need 45 inches of wire. Now, I am still really skeptical about this wire because it is really thin. But for the next step of what you're going to do with the flowers, I'm hoping it's going to weigh out, but we shall see. If anybody has already made any of these, feel free to leave the details in the comments. I would love to hear about your experience making them and what type of wire you end up using. Alright, so 22. Let's see. Alright, so I went a little over, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to cut the wire. Maybe it won't fall off the table. Okay. Cut the wire and then set this aside. Now the hot glue gun, I am hoping I can get out of using since all my flowers are wire. Which this is the next step. Is you're going to need a wire cutter. Actually, I think I'm going to use my heavy duty one if I can find it. Whatever. You'll need a wire cutter to cut the stems of your flowers. If you've never worked with fake flowers before, most of them that I've seen, they do come, let's see, can't get it focused. They do come with a little, wire in it. So, anyway, what you're going to do is take your now freshly cut little wire and you're going to wrap it around your head just like you did the tape measure, and you're going to wrap it twice. Once you get it wrapped twice, and again, you want to leave it kind of loose because when you get the flowers on it, you want it to still be able to fit. So I wrap mine twice, and this is pretty much the shape that I got. So what you're going to do is take these 2 extra pieces, you know, the 2 ends here, and just quite literally wrap it around itself. Now I'm going to go back in the direction that I came, ideally so it doesn't move, and then I'm going to go back the way it was going. Really, you can wrap it however you like. If you know a better way, by all means do that too. It really doesn't matter. So then once you get done wrapping, the fun parts begin. Can't talk today, can I? Anyway, and honestly, if you have a lot left over like I do with this one, I'm not going to stand here for an hour wrapping, so I'm going to sit here and just cut that extra off and go ahead and just kind of tuck that in the best I can. Alrighty. Alright, so here you have your starting point for your headpiece. So then take the flower that I just cut, and you're just going to find a starting point, and you're going to wrap this flower with your headpiece. Yeah, I don't know if this damn wire is going to do what I want, but we're going to try. Because you're just using the wire as a base. You're not actually, once it's a finished product, the wire you start out with isn't really going to matter. So let's see. Oh shit, just lost my flower. Now that's a usual thing that happens for me. So I might go through and hot glue the flowers on. Let's see, then I'm going to come over here and get a pink flower. And you can do greenery with it. Really, you can do anything. I just chose to do flowers because I'm not a big greenery headpiece person. But yes, you can do any type of greenery with it. It don't really matter. This is actually turning out to be difficult than I thought. Well, no reward came with no struggle, I reckon, so whatever. Alright, guys. So, I've done a few flowers, as you can see. And this is how it's looking so far. You know, on the underside, of course, it's going to look fugly. Keep wrapping. As you can see, just... this wire is really thin, and you are pretty much wrapping it around your wire flower pieces. And as you do it, your shape is going to change some. So just keep, you know, when you do it, just remember to kind of bend it. So anyway, you are going to continue wrapping. Now, I got a handful of flowers today, like these. I thought would be so pretty. But these are not wire. This part is just plastic. So, what I decided to do is actually, better idea. I am going to still use these, but like I was going to tell y'all with the, you can't even see me, with the other ones, make sure you're going to end up needing the hot glue gun because these come off way too easy. So whether you do it before or after you're finished, you're going to want to go through and put a dab of hot glue on those pieces. And since I didn't do it before I started, I'm just going to do it probably when I finish, go through and dab the hot glue. And I am probably going to go through and put some hot glue on these. That way I can stick them in. Like, let's see. That sounded perverted, didn't it? And some of this wire is a bitch to cut. But it will be worth it, especially if it works out. So what I'm going to do is go through and probably, yeah, just find me, well, that one just came off for me, shit. Okay, I do suggest that you hot glue the flowers before you start wrapping. I think it will make the job a lot easier. But what I'm going to do is go through, find somewhere between the two flowers, you know, just stick it in. And that sounds perverted too. Anyway, you stick it in, and then I'm going to wrap it with the rest. Anyway, I will finish this up and get back to y'all. Alright. Alrighty, so I have finally finished, and I will say, I hope you have tough hands, because my hands hurt now. Anyway, this is my finished product. It turned out really pretty. You know, I don't know if you'll see. Yeah, okay. See, I just literally did all the way around. To end, you can see where I ended. It got a little weird right there. But all in all, you know, the top looks cute. Now, with that being said, I showed y'all where I measured my head to fit this. Let's see. And this is how it fits. Yes, I'm squatting down so y'all can hopefully see me. Not quite what I was going after. So I will be making another one that will actually, because I wanted mine to sit, you know, down where I measured it, you know, where it sits. But this one, it does sit on top of your head. So, yeah, it was fun to make. The wire did do better than I thought it was going to. The thin wire did. I don't think the thick wire would have gave as much, because what you're actually ended up with is, hold on, let's see. Yeah, is these pieces of the fake flower. It ended up being, this is your crown, that's the wire that you're bending. But I did go through and hot glue all the flower pieces to the stem, so I didn't have to be quite as careful. But yeah, so that's it. That is my Beltane crown. That is way too small, but since it is cute, I will probably hang it up as a wreath somewhere. But anyway, I hope to be able to, let's see, okay, there we go. Maybe y'all can see me now. I hope to have enough time to do a little bit about Beltane paper, well, video. But either way, I am so glad y'all stopped by to watch my crafts for the day. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you'll get notified when my next video is uploaded. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for sticking with me through this craft. If you end up trying your own Beltane headpiece, feel free to leave pictures in the comments. I would love to see what everyone's looks like. Until next time, thanks for joining me.